I am back with another live. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, so I have pulled an ancestor message. First, I want to give thanks to the Most High for being all seeing, all knowing, all present, all powerful, all good, being the only wise God. And giving thanks to my ancestors, my spirit team for their sacred knowledge, wisdom, and strength. Okay, and I hope you guys are having an amazing day today. Afternoon, happy Friday. Okay, so I know it's been a minute since I've been online, but I am back. Okay, so I want to share an ancestor message today. I had started reading. I decided to go online. Okay, so I have a message here. It says, I see through illusions with clarity and grace. So that's the title of this video. I pulled a couple of cards out. Um, we had like an Ace of Cups in reverse. That is a recent past of this Knight of Swords. Okay, so there was a Knight of Swords that came out. So somebody's sending some sort of reckless message out with this Nine of Swords. In the recent past is the Ace of Cups. So somebody's not receiving any love. Okay, so there's somebody has something they have to say. So I want to go ahead and clarify this message with you guys. Thank you for the light. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so yeah, let's find out what's going on with this Ace of Cups. In reverse, we have this Queen of Swords. Okay, so we have a Queen of Swords. She's not happy right now. She don't want to give some love. She's not feeling very lovely at this time. Okay, so we have Chariot. So the Chariot is not moving forward for Miss Queen of Swords at this time. And we have Four of Cups in the reverse. So it looked like somebody chose another offer other than the one that was presented. Okay, so she's not feeling too good. Let's see what she's talking about. What's going on with Miss Queen of Swords? Miss Queen of Swords, what you talking about? Okay, we got a Queen of Cups in the reverse. Oh, wow. Hi. Thank you. I'm sorry, the name kind of fades out. But thank you for joining. Okay, thank you guys for being here. Thank you. You subbed and like. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, thank you. So we just trying to find. Hope you guys are having a happy Friday. We're just trying to find out. Seeing some of this message clearly. We have a message from the ancestor wants us to pay attention to this message today. Somebody is not happy. Okay, we got a Queen of Cups. She's in the reverse. So I don't know. This kind of caught me off guard. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. So what is going on? Okay, let's see. So she's speaking about a Queen of Cups in the reverse. Is she speaking recklessly about a Queen of Cups in the reverse? Oh, let's see what else she said. Okay, so we got a Queen of Cups in the reverse. So she's Queen of Cups could be emotionally unstable, or she's putting her in a Queen of Cups is in the reverse. She's set free. Okay, we got the Eight of Swords. So the Queen of Cups is in a reverse, but she has the Eight of Swords in the reverse as well. So she's free from something. So she sounds like they could be a little bickering going back and forth about some love that's been that's not given. Listen, tell us more. What's going on, Miss Queen of Swords? Oh, the truth is out. Yeah, the truth is out. Let's find out what the truth is about. About a collaboration, okay, with some work. Okay, so truth is out. Okay, so anything else? What is the truth? Here is the truth. Okay, so it's about Two of Swords. So this is something somebody's been blocked from something. Yeah, she's not able to see. We have this Five of Swords in reverse. So somebody gave up on something. I guess gave up conversating. Just decided to walk away and blocked her. Or we have the Death. So something is over. Okay, so this is Scorpio energy. So it could be a Scorpio. Okay, we have some plans here from an Aries. So let me see. The truth came out. She was blocked. Two of Swords. So it could have been a Libra blocking someone from something, from seeing something, some plans that this Aries had. Could have something to do with the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. Let's see what else is she talking about? What else is going on? Okay, a chariot is coming around. So it look like somebody is not able to move forward. What is this Queen of Cups talking about in reverse? Something that she see with this Three of Wands. She sees something. Something's being seen. Okay, some sort of judgment. Somebody's up for some sort of judgment with this Knight of Pentacles. Has something to do with some money, a long-term contract, stability. Okay, so let's see. Tell us more, Queen of Cups. What's going on? Okay, another Libra. So something's. She sees somebody laying back, relaxing. She's watching somebody lay back, relaxing. While something is over. We still got this Nine of Pentacles at the bottom in the reverse. So somebody has lost some finances and something is over. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, so there was a fool. Somebody is insecure about moving forward. Okay, so yes, this could be this Libra. Or no, she see this Libra laying back, relaxing with the Four of Swords. And after that is a fool in the reverse. So somebody's insecure about moving forward. Let's find out what that's about. So what's going on with the Four of Swords and the fool in reverse? Something is over. So somebody feels insecure about moving forward. So what's the problem? We have the Ace of Swords. The truth, she's being blocked from some sort of plans, some sort of plan that took place. Okay, let's see. What's she been blocked from? An opportunity. Okay, so she was blocked from an opportunity. It could have been with a Gemini. Could have had an opportunity and have some plans, but it caused somebody to be in a Nine of Swords with this opportunity. So between, let me see. Yeah, she's been blocked from some opportunity they have plans for. So why? Why is she blocked? It's a perspective of a Pisces. So there was some sort of perspective that was blocked from seeing something online or some sort of illusions online. Seven of Cups. We had the King of Cups. So something was blocked from an opportunity from this Pisces from seeing something, some sort of illusion. Yeah, a Page of Cups. So we have an offer. So this is like a gesture, offer, a kind gesture, opportunity, given your heart. But then you have the Two of Swords in the reverse. So it's like some sort of relationship, friendship, family ship broke up. And we got the Ten of Swords, Lord Jesus. So with this hangman and this Page of Swords, he wanted this person wanted to see something, but it was something that some the relationship broke up. We got the Four of Wands and the Ten of Swords. So some sort of community broke apart, foundation broke down, and it was a betrayal involved. Okay, so let's find out what this truth is. What's the truth about what's the truth about the Ace of Swords? Okay, so it's a truth about some sort of some emperor, an emperor. The truth about an emperor that was been blocked, where somebody couldn't see an opportunity and the plans that this Aries had. Hmm. Why was it blocked? Why was the opportunity blocked? There's been some jealousy, envious, confusion. High Priestess, Five of Wands, some sort of confusion, chaos, jealousy, competition with the Two of Pentacles. So it has something to do with a couple of contracts, some juggling. They could have been juggling. Okay, so let me see. Let me get another deck so I could clarify a little bit before we move on. Okay, let's clarify a little bit. Open this up. Okay, so this is the recent past. So there was some sort of a disagreement. Um, Queen of Cups was in a little mostly unstable about some plans that she seen somebody laying down, thinking about watching somebody relax. Why something was coming to an end? Why something ended with the Scorpio? So somebody wasn't ready. They didn't feel confident to move forward. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, let me see. Let's see. Okay, so mirror this Queen of Cups. Let's see what's going on with her in the reverse. What's going on with this Queen of Cups? Okay, there was almost a natural disaster that she saw coming. Somebody saw coming with the Three of Wands. Has something to do with Aries. It was watching something. Okay, tell me more about the Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody was unapologetic about this natural disaster that could have happened. Okay, give me one more. There was a promise. Okay, but there's somebody was frightened about a Wheel of Fortune the way things was turning out. Dang, it's like somebody promised to be there. They was unapologetic. Something could have happened. Caused somebody to be afraid. The way things was turning out with somebody's destiny. That's the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so let's see. So somebody saw something coming with this Aries with the Three of Wands. It's like foresight, seeing something coming, waiting for something to come in. What's going on with this Three of Wands? Somebody lived and learned something. Okay, so somebody was watching something and they learned something, saw something coming, or they was looking at something. This indulgence that's been shouted out. Okay, there was something was supposed to take time. Okay, so they lived and learned something about indulging in something. What would you live and learn about somebody was doing some magic, but I guess it didn't go through because it was in reverse. I guess that had it went through, then it would cause a natural disaster. hmm It saved somebody from being in part of a disturbance. Okay, somebody got free out of a commitment. Oh yeah, because we got the Eight of Swords where somebody was freed up from being bound. Okay, so we have Four of Swords. Okay, so somebody just laid back here and thought about they was just this person looks like they chilling. They don't have a care in the world. So they just laying back here after somebody almost went through something with some magic. Somebody was indulging. Okay. Somebody learned something. They seen something, watched something. And this person is just chilling. Like they ain't doing nothing about it. So let's see. What's going on with this Four of Swords? It's the Libra energy. Okay, so we got homeless. Somebody was coming out of some sort of homelessness. Let's see. Okay, the truth came out about how this person was relieved from some sort of from being homeless, and it was going through some sort of healing. The Temperance energy, Sagittarius energy. So the truth came out. Okay, tell me, mirror this homeless. Oh my God, I can't show this card. This card right here. But there has something to do with a booty call. Oh my God. Okay, so it's like being set free from some sort of booty call. I mean, you got homeless in reverse. So somebody like set free from being homeless with a booty call, that they was set free from this booty call. Something was wrong. Dang, this is intense already. And there was some sort of time of time of blessing. Something was wrong with this booty call. There was a time of blessing. How do you get wrong and time of blessing with this booty call? Give me one more energy, spirit. What's going on? Something they call something to end now. So this must have been some sort of sex ritual, sex spell. I do a lot of these kind of readings with this magic in the reverse and with this booty call and end it now. So something could have happened through some sort of intercourse while somebody just laid back, seeing that it was happening. And someone said end it now. So somebody missed out on an opportunity, got an Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So somebody, it was an idea to get a way to get paid. Oh, okay. So somebody was watching and they learned that somebody was watching, indulging in some sort of magic while somebody was laying there coming out of homelessness. And they were doing a booty call, and this said ended now, and somebody lost some money. They lost the opportunity. Wow. Anything else, Spirit? What's going on? Somebody was penny pinching and they lost an opportunity. And then they said something was false. Hmm. Let me see, you guys. Let me see what's going on. Somebody lost an opportunity. Why was she just laying there with homeless? Oh my God. So she was laying there with somebody who was coming from off the streets. It says beckon, call, sexual invitation, all about the sex. So it was called to end now. And when it did end, somebody lost an opportunity. Okay, so let's keep going. We have the death card here. The next energy. So something came to an end. It says ending now. They lost an opportunity. Somebody was not put on red when they said end it now. Then you have death. So what's going on with this death energy? Scorpio energy. This is the Ace of Pentacles. So Ace of Pentacles is a Capricorn. So Capricorn could have lost some money or lost the idea around this opportunity. What happened to ending now? Why did they end it now? Somebody felt deserving of a 6-month contract because we got merit making here and we have 6 months. Okay, so it's like somebody felt deserving of a 6-month with this Ace of Pentacles. Is like could be a contract or opportunity and lost a 6 months opportunity. We have a glow up in the reverse. So this was the opportunity for someone to have a major transformation, a drastic change in self improvement, but it was in the reverse. Okay, so they missed an opportunity for a glow up. Okay, then something came to an end, a death. Something came to an end, right? Well, let's find out what happened. Because you got giving your heart in the reverse. Mirror making and giving your heart in reverse. So somebody felt deserving of a glow up, but it didn't happen. So someone wasn't able to give their heart. Okay, so clarify the death spirit. Okay, so somebody was keeping it 100. They said right now. I guess at that time they was saying that they was keeping it 100, but somebody was in a heart fog. What this says keeping it 100 says honesty, showing true colors, transparent intentions. Okay, so that was somebody was saying they was keeping it 100, but then you have heart fog, where this reads mixed emotions, unclear feelings, wishy washy. So somebody's seeing something clear and the other person seeing something kind of shady with their emotions, cloudy. You see these clouds there? But it's kind of like, yeah, not seeing clearly. These are two opposite different. They're not on the same page. And then you have some sort of stubbornness, like mind control, somebody being stubborn, they don't want to hear it, they don't want to see it. Okay, so let's see. Okay, something came to an end. So this is a disagreement. That's what it is. Okay, so they were arguing. If you're seeing something clear and the other person seeing something cloudy, then that's an argument. And there was some sort of receipts, evidence, guilty as charged, exposed. Oh my God, fingerprints. So somebody had won 6 of Wands because they had some sort of receipts that someone was a key player in this situation. It says important person playing an essential role, irreplaceable. Then somebody said stop because it says ended now. So it should have ended, right? It did. The 6 months contract, that's a long time contract. So 6 months contract with the booty call. Okay, so there's an argument. Somebody got receipts. I said I was a key player, and after the key player, it says stop. So with these two energies here, they realized, damn, don't be the key player. And somebody was winning. Somebody was winning while they was a key player, and something stopped. Jesus Christ, hold on, this is okay. So let's see, let's go now. Let's see. There was some sort of this Seven of Cups to me is like something online. This is like something online. This is illusions, confusion. So it could have been something online. Then we got Girl Squad too. So it could have been something online with some Girl Squad. I know I was doing a reading earlier, and it had something to do with an online site. Picking up from the reading earlier. Okay, so let's see. What happened after somebody said stop and there's a receipt? So they stopped something from ending. This is death in the reverse. Okay. So now somebody is afraid of taking a leap of faith forward. Let's see how this works out. Oh Lord, I got this. All over here. Okay, let me see. So somebody's afraid to take a leap of faith. Fool in the reverse. It says something's going to take time. Okay, because we got this fool right here. It's in reverse, so they're not feeling as confident. And they're saying something's supposed to take time. Okay. We have a couple other energies. We have the King of Cups. So there's the King of Cups saying something's going to take time. He could be speaking to this Emperor, this Aries energy. So one person is telling the other person it's going to take time before they continue on doing something. We have my boo in the reverse. So they don't have a partner to move forward. Okay. Tell me more. Somebody was penny pinching. Okay. In the recent past, something was labeled as false. Okay. So somebody was penny pinching. Basically, let me see. Oh no. Because behind that, we have hangman in reverse. So somebody sees something clearly with this hangman in the reverse. And they seeing that something was false. Okay. Has something to do with somebody penny pinching. And has something to do with love. What was false? Something about a lovers, Gemini. This is divine union. What in the reverse? There was a marriage or something that broke up. So they were saying it was false that a marriage broke up with a Gemini. We got merit deserving, merit making. This is a Virgo energy in this deck. So somebody felt deserving of something. That this lovers break up. It says not the right time. It's in reverse. So somebody felt it was the right time for something to break up. Tell me more, Spirit. Okay, we have somebody lost an investment. So they wanted to hold on to this relationship for the financial purpose, but because it broke off, people lost money, lost investment. Relationships broke off because they was being watched. And they argued about bringing something to an end, somebody having some sort of receipts. And something had to stop. So prevented some sort of death. Let's clarify death in the reverse, Spirit. What is this? The truth. So the truth prevented some sort of ending. Something was supposed to happen next month. Somebody had a light bulb moment about what was going on behind this moon, okay, in reverse, and we have imagination. So it's like they didn't have an imagination, so they couldn't imagine this. with the moon and imagination in the reverse. So something coming out, and they couldn't imagine this coming out. Somebody coming to a light bulb moment and not realizing, like, can't believe that this came out. It's more like a shock. You got the moon imagination in reverse. Damn. Okay, so now somebody's afraid to take a leap of faith. So these are two men here. One of they said something about somebody penny pinching. They could have mentioned someone who was penny pinching. Something about something was false. So these two men are talking about somebody penny pinching. Something was going to take time for this penny pincher. Then we have the lovers in the reverse. That's like a broken up relationship. Okay. Then we have with the real estate in the reverse. So this is a union that broke up that is lost their investment. Real estate. So this is like a earth sign. Okay. And this is a Gemini and an earth sign. They lost their investment with this divine union. So that's what came. So now somebody's afraid I'm moving forward. Give me one more energy, Spirit, before we move forward. Okay, so somebody agreed with something being right about someone having self-love for a situation, and they were not overloaded. Overload was in the reverse, but we have a disturbance. So somebody had given some self love, and there was no overload. Because with this overload, looks like somebody, if in the being in the upright, this could cause somebody to kind of tire somebody out. You see this little flame right here, little smoke. So it prevented somebody from being burnt out and creating some sort of disturbance. Dang, you lost an investment with somebody not being burnt out, but having a causing some sort of disturbance. So if this person would have been burned out, mm, okay, mirror this overload in the reverse. Okay, we got Empress and Numbing. So this is like the Earth sign. Um, Empress carry all four signs in the reverse, like very unstable, ungrounded, and with the numbing. So this is more like a codependency type of energy, depending on drugs and stuff from for the instability. So that mirroring that energy, they wanted that for someone. It's two people. So I guess the Empress wanted someone to be numbed with this Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy. So this is like anxiety, ungrounded, drugged on this adventure. Because remember, they were taking a leap of faith that's in reverse, so they're not very confident. That was definitely a journey going somewhere. Okay. Okay, so let's continue. So we just getting we got a lot of cards to clarify before we get into what this argument is about. But we're building up on what this Knight of Swords is in the reverse is about. Okay. So let's see. So we have the Eight of Swords. So somebody was free from something. Something was supposed to end, but it didn't end. Seemed like it was a very close call. It was a lot that happened that caused this Queen of Swords and this Queen of Cups to be in an argument. Somebody indulged some magic and somebody learned something that somebody was watching and they told them to stop. And it kind of prevented some sort of investment, made some investment to go bad and some things to come out behind the moon that somebody couldn't imagine. That was more like a shock. Okay, so now people are coming together, trying to get things back rolling again. Okay, even though there was some investments lost and there was nobody that was burnt out. With that magic, it was supposed to have been somebody burnt out because the magic is in the reverse. This is in the reverse, and we have people indulging right? And then you have this burnout in the reverse. So this is kind of like a shock. This didn't happen. It's like an investment was lost because there was no burnout. Okay, let's continue. So we have this Eight of Swords. Okay, so there was somebody was free to something. This was a Gemini. We do have a Gemini over here. A lover's energy. Okay, they in the reverse. So somebody had broke up. So with the Gemini, somebody was set free. They wasn't in bondage anymore. So let's find out what's going on. Okay, Spirit, tell us what's going on with the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Somebody was free from a commitment. It was free from a commitment. They were set free. And you got the Eight of Swords here too on this here, and then you have the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So somebody being set free, Gemini, out of this commitment, and somebody losing money with this Nine of Pentacles, Virgo. Okay, tell us more. Yeah, disturbance. This disturbance is in the up right now. Even though somebody is set free and then somebody's disturbed, there's a disturbance. Two people. These are two people. So two people are disturbed. Yeah, that somebody lost money. The Virgo could have been disturbed because she lost some money. When we have self love, somebody was free from a sort of a demonic energy. These are two total different energies. Free from this for this. And it was some sort of investment tied up in there. Let me see. There we go. This mind control energy. Just stubborn mind control. Don't want to hear, they don't want to see it. They like making noises or some sort of brain waves or trying to block something out or, trying to, with this magic, trying to control somebody's mind. This is like mind control. Okay, with this commitment in the reverse, somebody was free. With this Eight of Swords. Okay, so somebody was free. Okay, so let's see. Right now, we have this. Damn. We have this. I guess it's okay to show this card. We have sex appeal, physical attraction, irresistible desire. So we have somebody who was in this energy. Nine of Wands, Sagittarius energy. So there's a snack, sex appeal to bring somebody in the Nine of Wands energy. A lot of passion. And then we have repo. So something was pulled back. So this person is ready for this person right here. It's Nine of Wands. And something was repoed. Strategy behind that. Somebody taking action. There's a collaboration. So this is where all of these people came in. We got the Libra, we got the Emperor, we had a Gemini, we have lovers, we have Emperor, we have the King of Cups, we have the Virgo, we have a Sagittarius, we have a Capricorn. So there's a lot of people in this collaboration while somebody was taking action towards something somewhere. Okay. So with this disturbance, somebody got set free. Okay, let's go ahead. One more. So it has something to do with justice, not willing to compromise. This is business. This is court on Libra. And we have the devil in the reverse. So with the devil, with the justice in the reverse, there was some sort of balancing of the scales. But somebody, I said, they wanted to they tried to compromise because it's not in the reverse. I thought it was. You have the devil. So he's not active at this time. right? Somebody gave up something toxic. They was like, okay, so look, this looks like okay, look, okay, work with me, work with me. We're not gonna be toxic this time. We're not gonna be toxic this time. There's no, because when you speak of the devil, you speak of um, drugs, sex, well, whatever your addiction is. So there's somebody is compromising with the justice that there's not going to be anything toxic this time, and that was false. Somebody see this clearly with this hangman energy. What are they compromising? I'm being nosy now. Let's see. They're compromised that somebody lost a friend. Remember, there was a breakup with that Gemini energy with the lovers in the reverse. So they lost a friend, and they lost somebody being in their fields because being in your fields is in the reverse. We have profession in the reverse, so that just cuts somebody completely off from working. Okay, we have Page of Cups. The offer is off the table, and somebody is not being put on red. So that's like I'm ready to come back. Like talk to the hand type of energy in the reverse. Okay, and this could have been hiding. There was a Knight of Coins, Taurus energy. This card was flipped over where I couldn't see it. So this could have been hidden. We have strength. Somebody lost their strength. It's like this is a lot that happened. Hold on, this is a lot. Okay, so somebody did not put somebody on red after they Page of Cup was no longer on the table. Nobody was ready to work with the professions. Nobody been in their feelings. No one having any friends. So that's what the compromise was about. That somebody did Leo energy. They didn't have the strength. The Knight of Pentacles was in the reverse. So it's like the money, no strength. It's like Temperance is still standing strong. Sagittarius energy. So it could have something to do with some sort of healing. With all those disturbances. And then you had that self-love where it looked like they was brand new, but everybody else was disturbed. But you did have you had sex and you have, SCX and you had magic too. So it could have something to do with people just losing their energy, is what I'm getting. The money, energy, Page of Cups in the reverse, the offers off the table. Nine of Wands, that's the energy of somebody just working really hard, doing, carrying a lot, almost to completion in something. And then you have this mind control, the stubbornness and its disturbance. Well, thank God that Eight of Pentacles, thank God they was released from a lot. They was released from a lot. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. They was released from a lot. Period. What's the problem? What's to argue about? What's the what do people want to argue about? I mean, these people was in a disturbance. They took their offer off the table. You can take your offer off the table. It's okay if you miss some money, right? You have to go find you another job. What's the problem? I don't understand. It's like the energy is real intense because somebody took their offer off the table. They lost a little money. I mean, after all, it was a surprise. They wasn't keeping it 100 that they were being watched. So now somebody don't have no love for somebody. Okay, fine. I wouldn't have no love for you either. We have magic and the Ace of Cups in reverse. It's like bye, right? But somebody still want to indulge. It's like how you gonna want to indulge if you got me watched being, you know what I'm saying? It's like that don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. Okay, so let's keep going. I get it now. So now what? So now the truth is out. We have the Ace of Swords. So the truth is here. So what's the problem? Right? We got the truth. What's the problem? Let's find out what the truth is. We're just going to repeat the same thing that just happened. Somebody's denying something. I got all these cards. Okay, something about this Emperor. Okay, we got somebody not able to move forward because of the truth. Remember, somebody was blocked from the truth about this Ace of Pentacles. No, I'm sorry, Page of Pentacles. So let's start. Let's start there. And somebody had plans. I'm gonna make sure they stay in order. Five of Wands. Something was the block. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and let's see. Let's go ahead and find out what's going on. Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords. Why is the Ace of Swords here, Spirit? We have the Emperor in the recent past. So what's the Ace? Oh, so he's behind the truth. So he's is he negotiating something? Because he was an emperor, was over here with something supposed to be starting soon with the Ace with the Fool in the reverse. So now he's supporting the truth behind the Ace of Swords, because the recent past of the Ace of Swords, the recent past of the Ace of Swords is Emperor. Okay, so we're gonna clarify the Emperor first. Why is he here real fast? What's going on with the Emperor? He's sitting back. Oh shit. He got evidence. There's evidence on this Emperor. So maybe with that Three of Wands, that is the Aries energy. Remember, they was looking to see, they was watching something or waiting for something to come in. And then somebody woke up to the fact that they were being watched. And they told them to stop. And they got into a little argument. So it was like a debate about somebody keeping the 100 and somebody having something cloudy. So there's evidence. Tell us about this evidence. Somebody's not salty. They should be. But we got love at the bottom. So why are you not? Okay, so this person could have been the one that was seeing something cloudy, right? Because if he was the truth, he would be clear. Not, why is this person not salty? So this person not salty because there was some sort of endorsement. Somebody took a bribe yesterday for a blessing and love. Okay, so they found somebody else to fit the bill. Because the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, that means they didn't have a contract with somebody being accepting, not being put on red, but still continue willing to move forward. So it could have been the Emperor, not salty, because somebody took a bribe. Tell us more about this. We have fake flexing. So somebody fake flexing, showing off, prideful and conceited, flashy and boastful. Okay, and we have Queen of Swords. So this is the person that was started off the reading. Queen of Swords. So she got something. She's coming on the board. She's coming on the scene with, she's speaking of someone being fake flexing, showing off, prideful, conceited, flashy, and boastful about some sort of peace, calm. We got the Queen of Wands, said good luck. So somebody's flashy. They showing up for they look like they're showing up for the event. They flashy, they boastful, they showing up. This person is like, well, good luck. Okay, then we got the Seven of Wands. This is the Leo energy. She said good luck. Did she turn around and block somebody? Or somebody blocking the idea? The Page of Coins. So this is the opportunities. Somebody said good luck, then turn around and block you. Page of Coins. Okay. So yeah, the idea. So they say good luck with this idea, with this Page of Coins. Then you have somebody knocked up, pregnancy, baby on the way, expecting. So this is the idea. This Page of Coins is the idea for someone who's pregnant. tell us more. Somebody sitting back. They got to look like they got a year contract. Somebody is mad. Remember that one person said they're not mad, but this person is mad. They got a contract for a year, but somebody's watching. They sitting back imagining this. Somebody is mad at the term party. It says party, animals, sex, drugs, and alcohol, endorsement, and surface pleasure. Then you have somebody's angry about a year contract. Does somebody sit back watching? Like I gotta sit here and do all this, and you're gonna be watching for a whole year? Damn. Or have watched for a whole year. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is so fucked up. He had a, this is, this is, he had an idea to watch. And this person was like, you've been watching a turn party for a whole year. So remember we had somebody up here that was something came out the moon. This person had no imagination that this idea would come to the light. And this person found out that they've been watching for a whole year. So this person start running. They skirted up out of there. Give me, this is clarifying that. This is clarifying the emperor. This person been watching the whole. Okay, see, I'm not mad. So somebody said go. Somebody said, look, they said sorry, not sorry. And they was like, go. Go where? Like take action. Nine of Wands. So they left. Nine of Wands are taking action. They taking action to do mean things for money. And celebrated it. Four Wands. Okay, you guys. This is for money. And this is also a marriage cards too. In this deck, in these readings, the readings I'll be picking up, these are marriage. This is a marriage. Doing mean things for money in a marriage. So somebody said go take action, and somebody didn't care. I've been watching you for a year. You got a whole year contract. I guess I'm sitting here waiting for you to participate in doing these marriages, doing mean things for money. In these marriages, I give zero fucks. Sorry, not sorry. Let's get paid. Wow. Okay, guys. Let's see. This is crazy. This is crazy. So, somebody sensing something unpredictable, feeling, listening to intuition. So, somebody felt something wasn't right. When they start running, I got up out of there. One more energy. Okay. So now we got this queen is so remember the queen of the strength, now she's weak. She's in reverse. She was weak last time. Somebody's going around here spreading, gossiping, sharing wrong information, negative information, gossiping about this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So somebody's not very strong to be sharing this information. So they say go and somebody sent something that somebody was sharing wrong information about this Queen of Pentacles. This Queen of Pentacles in reverse is almost like that Empress energy, ungrounded, just unrooted. And normally this is the energy where you're supposed to be grounded to be at your best. This being weak and being ungrounded and gossiping. So somebody was sensing something. It hasn't been shouted out. There has not been no protest about it. Okay, that somebody wasn't winning with this triumph. They wasn't winning in this, and you have given your heart in the reverse. So this is like a lose-lose all the way across the board. We know that somebody had lost some money. Somebody realized they was in a contract, they have to continue going. And they're not at the best energy. They sensed something was wrong with this person being ungrounded, telling them to go, go, go. They're not winning. There is no protest, nobody shouting out about this, and there's nobody giving a heart. So it's like, go do what? So somebody felt uncomfortable. Okay, because the message has been getting out with the Page of Swords in the reverse. So there's been a lot of gossip, reckless. This is what we started off with. We're in the recent past of this. There's been a lot of reckless conversations about somebody being uncomfortable, and somebody said yes in a situation. Okay, I think we got enough of the Emperor energy. Somebody being uncomfortable. One more. Let's remember this relaxation. This is final one. This is so fucked up. It's bad news. It's like, do you any kind of way type of, I don't care what you feel, giving zero fucks, like go money, money, money. That's jacked up. So the truth is out. Remember that Page of Swords is in reverse. It was already something kind of going left, and then they still want you to go ahead and still not. There is no win. So gossiping about somebody not winning. Bad news. Okay, so let's do the Ace of Swords. What's going on? So the Ace of Swords is a breakthrough. Okay, so there's been some sort of shout out, something on blast, outing personal info, being called out, public humiliation. That somebody said proceed, but you have dirty offer in the reverse, and you have tiptoeing. So somebody tiptoed back into a situation, acting shady, sneaking around, avoiding getting caught. But this was in the reverse. So they didn't receive a dirty offer. They didn't tiptoe back, but they said proceed anyway, even though the truth is out. So the truth is here. Somebody shouted out and said everything that they said was wrong, and they proceeded anyway into a situation. We have this Nine of Pentacles. It could have been a Nine of Pentacles, a Virgo energy. Again, they was in the reverse. They were penny pinching. So this is kind of like, I need you to show up and we're finna lie about you. Or are we going to, this is, hold on. So this is the energy of somebody bullying somebody. Somebody's uncomfortable, bad news, Page of Swords in the reverse. So there's a lot of gossiping, sharing wrong information. That's what that is. This is all shared. Somebody was uncomfortable because they didn't win. Everything that they shared was wrong. Somebody sent something wrong. They told them to go ahead and proceed anyway. So the truth is out that everything was false. This Nine of Pentacles and the reverse Virgo energy. Because somebody was low on money. For some reason, somebody wasn't shook about this. They said yes. Somebody said yes, but they didn't. They said yes, but they wasn't shook about this. We have Five of Swords. So this is the Five of Swords, like win at all costs. This is Aquarius energy. Like that. Doing mean things for money. It's like say, go ahead, take action. Giving zero fucks about it. Mm-mm-mm. So we have Knight of Cups. So this Knight of Cups is like, go ahead and share this message of love. Take action, share this message of love. We're going to gain off of this. But then you got the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody didn't get paid. There was unfair dealings. There was no vow. Somebody said there was no vow. The world in the reverse means that there was a cycle that was still open and wasn't closed out. So it's like being in a contract and something being open where there was no commitment and there was no closure. And they said anything is possible. So basically, this is a Taurus energy in the reverse. That's that queen, that's that empress that was in the reverse. That's that queen of pentacles that was in reverse. This is a Six of Pentacles that's in the reverse. And they're saying anything is possible. Okay, and they're speaking the truth about it. They're speaking the truth about some unfair dealings. There was no vow. There was no complete cycle wasn't complete, and there was a gain. They were told to take action, even though this Nine of Pentacles was losing money. They were spending reckless, and they were not tiptoeing back into a situation. They were not accepting a bribe, and they said, "Go ahead and proceed," and it was put on blast. And this was blocked, so somebody couldn't see. Nobody knew what was going on. That's fucked up. We have Two of Swords, Libra energy. So she's sitting with something to say. It's got something negative. Got this other person having something to say, and this Queen of Cups is in the reverse, emotionally unstable. So they were doing it all for selfish reasons. There was nothing fair about this at all. This was completely bogus. I cannot. Okay, Spirit, what's going on with this Two of Swords? Something was blocked. Somebody went to jail too. They needed to go to jail. I mean, like, sheesh. So it's this Taurus. Did she go to jail? Because she should have. Something's supposed to take a chance. They still talk about take a chance for this. They, excuse me, guys. Somebody has some sort of luck. Okay, so they was like, okay, take a chance, take a chance, take a chance, and we gonna win. That's what the plan was. But this is a blocked, not able to see, so people couldn't see. So they not only doing unfair, but they're taking a chance with somebody else's money. We have self love in the reverse. We have a vacation. So this is the energy of a romantic getaway, spending time together, enjoying one-on-one time. But there's no self love. If it wasn't okay, we got reservations though. Marriage is self love. This is self love is Lord Jesus. How worse can it get? This is crazy. So we got the Queen of Pentacles and the Strength card in the reverse, and there's the where is the love? Because I don't see it. We got self love in the reverse. Where's the energy coming from? They blocking all of this. There's no self love. Self love could be love on someone loving on themselves. Somebody don't have the strength, and somebody is not grounded. This is a mess. Is what this is. Then you have Three of Wands. Somebody's not seeing this though, so this is not visible. There is a road trip. This road trip consists of delays, trials, and tribulations taken a long way. So somebody's taking a long way around a situation, knowing that these people are not stable. Somebody can't see this. They can't be seen. Something's not being talked about, not seen, not talked about. Nobody's giving their heart. There's a Knight of Swords in the reverse. About a reckless message went out. Somebody said yes. Fed up is in the reverse, so they trying to prevent somebody from being fed up. Spirit, tell me more. Take a chance for what? This is pissing me off. Five of Wands. So this is from jealousy, envy. It said yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Today, this is crazy. Block somebody who have no self love, no strength, not grounded, jealous, confusion. We got two Leos, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, and we got Siren card in the reverse. Yeah. So there's nothing happening around in this part where everything is hidden. Everything is undone. We have a loss and somebody's thrown in the trash. Oh, yeah, I'm so that's fucked up. Jealous. Everything else is in the reverse, but jealousy is sitting straight up. Well, it's like being used. Trash like this? The fuck is wrong with these people? Do we call it a vacation? Romantic getaway, spending time together, enjoying one-on-one time, collaborating one-on-one time. Then you got death in the reverse. So it's like it's over for everything else, but it's not over for this time together. With that, all of those. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so this is sick. This don't even. I cannot believe this. Oh, they're feeling lost and trashed because someone is going on a vacation and this is being blocked. This is two people, but still, this could be a Leo or it could be, yeah, it's a Leo for sure, but also envy and jealousy, competition, chaos around a loss and somebody being trashed on a vacation in this collaboration. It's like somebody could have died almost. They was preserved. Okay, just give me a couple more inches. I'm gonna have to watch this video over again because my mind is getting stuck trying to picture this. Imagine, yeah, they asked us under judgment too. Death, I mean, nightmare and judgment. Thank you, Spirit, because I'm like, damn. It's like I went through that was like a torture chamber. Four swords while they lay back while this happened. So this was that four swords. This Queen of Swords. Okay, let's move over to this page of Pentacles. What's going on with this page of Pentacles, Spirit? This is crazy. Today, okay, we got the Page of Pentacles, so there's an opportunity presented today. Okay, there's a spiritual narcissist. It speaks of spirituality, expertise, superiority, complex spiritual manipulation. Maybe, okay, so they thinking maybe what? This Hermit and this Queen of Cups. Tell me more, Spirit. Can work and repo, like work, Eight of Pentacles, and repo, like work and pull things back from saying anything about this, adulting. This Queen of Swords got something to say now. So the Queen of Swords is taking notes or pulling things back out of something that they worked on with this Hermit. And they saying maybe the spiritual narcissist today can present an opportunity. I read it both ways. So whichever way is whatever resonates. This is crazy. Hell no. We not finna pull nothing back. Matter of fact, that's abuse and neglect. Somebody's leveling up here. Leveling up, lessons learned, acquired wisdom, cuffing season. Okay, so somebody learned some sort of lesson about somebody being in a cuffing season, used as a puppet with somebody who's slaying, dominating a competition. So now they could be in hesitation about this SOS call, this SOS distress act with urgency, assistance needed. The Seven of Pentacles. So that's that Empress. This is Taurus energy. Because they still running. It's like, bitch, hell no, I'm not going nowhere with you. Is she want to do what? So like she want to get back together? I cannot. What is this Page of Pentacles? Matter of fact, Oh yeah, you ain't got to worry about nothing. All you got to do is sit back and keep your eye on the prize. Okay, nobody has nothing to be saying anything to anybody. How the hell you gonna come back and ask? Do you want to sit back and talk about a business opportunity and even fix your mouth to say that after what you just did? It's like then you got this emperor over here and he's sitting back looking like this, like everything is all good and dandy. And he started this shit off in the first place. Right behind the truth, like everything is like they don't think they shit stink or something. I don't, this is crazy. Why is it hitting me different right now? Like when I read online it's different than when I'm reading, in person. So I'm moving so fast. I mean, not in person, but when I'm not online. This is sick. So somebody's running from this person who wearing a mask. They could be looking for a SOS urgency call. This is part of the energy transfer. This is part of the sex ritual. Okay, so now they got somebody sitting back here in some sort of hesitation about getting tied up in these damn handcuffs again. It's like, are you crazy? Are you serious? Do you really want to tie some strings on me? With this person? This is, bitch. Uh-uh. I don't know. I'm feeling some kind of way right now. So let's see what her conversation is. Because maybe I'm missing something. What is she adulting? Somebody's writing something down. What's being written down? That somebody wasn't in their pride. They wasn't in their ego. They wasn't part of no siren call. Something was the right time. They said it wasn't the right time. What else is she saying? That this body shaming image, um, low self-esteem, worth, negative, managed feelings, judge was wrong. And she put down her 10 of Wands. Time of blessing. 4 of Pentacles. Something being right. That somebody wasn't backtracking. That somebody was brokenhearted about this chariot moving forward with somebody on reservation. About this Knight of Cups, this stuff coming to an inner light, soul searching, finding true self, living consciously. Something has been exposed. Wow. The plans for the calm, this Queen of Wands. Okay. It's like, look at this. This is already stressed. Like, this is what they were planning on doing to someone. This is what they leaving. They moving forward with this behind them. This is a conversation. So she's showing up like this, ready to do business with somebody, to get a calm, a nut, a satisfaction. We got King of Wands, 5 of Cups in the reverse. So this is a way to come out of some sort of sadness. Scorpio energy. So she, oh my God, how the hell? I'm sorry, you guys. This is crazy. King of Wands, Five of Cups, Turn Party. It's like that's not enough. Like it's, it's a real deal. It's a real thing. Somebody's mad. They said a year. They still talk about this damn year. And you got some this detective sitting in the background snooping, digging for accusations. Got somebody in prison. They're going to jail. So they can put somebody in jail, hopefully. What accusations do you need? Because I'll dig for them up right now. Like, we won't stop until just tell me what you need. Because this Aries energy, that's the one that started off with the Emperor. He wasn't shook about none of this. This is in reverse. It wasn't shook about him because he started off with the gossip, with the page of oops, with his page of swords in reverse. It's like, yeah, it's like I am so glad that the Lord prepared me for this reading because I would have never had such an up close and personal experience with this if I'm more than I am right now, for real. So this person had plans. They had plans. Two of Wands for some orgasm. They planned for this. Somebody to be in some sort of calm, for somebody not to move from calmer waters. This is a Six of Swords in the reverse. It's like, and you're not moving on, and you're going to be wide open. Cock block in reverse. Then you have people pleaser. It's like sex. I'm getting, I'm getting something completely different here. I don't know what this is. This is starting to look like something real kind of not real. So they said something tomorrow is supposed to happen for sure. Tomorrow's supposed to happen for sure. Just calm with these plans with this Aries. They got somebody giving a cup, and this is the last straw, Knight of Cups. This is the last straw. This is it for sure. What's supposed to be happening for sure, Spirit? A marriage, a celebration. This is a sex ritual for sure. Tomorrow. Anything about tomorrow, somebody won't be saying because you got Three of Wands in reverse. You can have all the plans for tomorrow if you want to, but this Three of Wands, this Aries energy, he won't be seeing. Somebody won't be seeing something. This Two of Cups. Anything else about these plans, Spirit? Tell me more. Yeah. Okay, so we got somebody in a reservation. So somebody got a reservation. They're like, count me in. Okay, I'm online, and my goal is set. I guess who it is at the bottom of the deck? Justice. Libra. The sister. No, this is the Queen of Swords right here. She is not playing. She's like, I guess she was talking to people this way. When my ancestor message came out, I see things through illusions with clarity. I see through illusions with clarity and grace. Okay? So if it wasn't any clarity and grace, then this would have been just an illusion where people were like, am I tripping or is this, I mean? I'm alone. It's like everything is, you're going through this by yourself. I mean, just going through it by myself and I'm getting clarity. It's like, I cannot imagine this being a damn illusion. It's like this Aries is So this Aries, this King of Wands, this Emperor, this King of Cups did this to a Gemini or a Sagittarius. Excuse me. It says Eight of Swords in reverse. Somebody is free. I have to watch this video again because this is a lot. It's just feeling a little different right now. Tell me more about these Two of Wands, please. Investment in winning. Mm-hmm. This is their investment in winning. Justice. Okay. Investment. Seven of Pentacles. Six of Wands. And we got a detective at the bottom of that. Okay. Is there anything else for these Two of Wands? A bully and a roller coaster ride for this legacy. Somebody's inheritance. Ten of Pentacles. Long-term stability. Roller coaster ride. A bully, a roller coaster ride, and Ten of Pentacles. That's the investment. For this person, that's it. This is that Libra energy. This is her. She wears this robe in these cards, but when she's not at work, she's like this, sick. But the only thing that makes her feel better is these marriages. So she's using this. So there is a bully that's taking people on roller coaster rides for their money. This is an investment, by the way. Taurus energy. Okay. All right. Anything else? Justice said, okay. Got a wink in her eye. Hand on the hip. Wink in her eye. Oh, okay. Okay. She's like, okay. But there was no hand in it. Somebody didn't have a hand in it. Maybe that's where it ended. Okay, next energy is the Four of Swords in reverse. Four of Wands. So this is a structure of a home, business, community. In this case, a marriage. Right, it's in reverse now. Morning after conversation. So this is the morning after the marriage. Something broke up. The foundation is no longer standing. They're having a conversation saying anything is possible. They're trying to bring it back. With this collaboration with this Taurus, Three of Pentacles, star energy. This is their dreams, hopes to come true for them to bring something back. But it's being coached. So maybe not. This is me, the coach, today. About this adventure. Online with this girl squad. I put the card like this because they don't have no clothes on. They kind of half naked. Seven of Cups with the Girl Squad. Online. This is an online business. Online Four of Wands in the reverse. Maybe they closed their page or something. Yeah, because something was exposed. Sun card. And somebody was right about something. No, it was this chariot. There was some sort of forward movement, victory, conquer, about something being right. So this Cancer could have vouched for something being right. About this Four of Pentacles. Them holding on to some sort of finances, possession, being possessive, holding back. Four of Pentacles. Holding on to a rebound, a chick on the side. I know you got a chick on the side. Type of energy, Four of Swords. So they was holding on to a rebound. Even though they got something got exposed, they still hold on to somebody just in case. It's King of Pentacles. We got the Four of Swords. So it's like they still ready. This Four of Swords is justice. I cannot. You guys are funny. Okay, so she said yes. I want to throw shade. I'm up. I'm back in. I'm in it for the long haul. She said, as long as you just block, just block the third party. From Temperance. We got Temperance right here. Oh, they could have blocked something. Seven of Wands, Three of Wands, Temperance. So blocking the third wheel from Temperance. So somebody wanted to see. They wanted to watch. Seven of Wands, third wheel, Temperance. This is healing. So this could be. And they was thinking possibly indeed, but they're in reverse. They was thinking possibly they could be blind in the situation, but they got exposed. Tonight with the Six of Cups in the reverse. So this is like right now. Not in memories of the past, like moments in the present. That there is no siren call. There is no Ace of Wands. They said something about giving up. Not fed up, give up. Somebody's giving up. They don't want to. Because time of blessings is here. I cannot. So somebody's still trying to keep something going. You got turn party, ask King of Wands again. Somebody's still ready. They like, look, this is a thing where, people it's probably been going on for so long. It's probably been a lot of people really codependent on this site, this business, these people and entertaining at this level of just having customers all the time and collaborating and being the one. So it's like even though this morning after conversation with the Four Wands, whether it's in the reverse or it came out in the reverse. So it looked like they're having a morning conversation about still going. Even I guess what it does is it shuts down for a minute, then it goes back up. It shuts down for a minute, it goes back up. So 1 minute to be shut down, these turn parties. Okay. So that's it. That's what they're doing. Let's see what else is next here. What else do you want to share with these four wands in reverse? This star energy is on fire. They're mad. They know something is right about this chariot energy being a part of some sort of kinkapade, and that there's from the coaching today about this adventure and somebody being on rebound, being exposed. So somebody was. This is a strategic setup. I'm glad I'm able to get this on the recording. Thank you. Oh my God. Somebody's coming through. They got a lot to say. It may have something to do with this Ten of Swords next. Yeah, not the right time. Somebody is saying, but they got their tongue out. They said something's not the right time. Not right now. Hold up. So we have this people pleasing energy being exposed. Okay, so we got this. It's a lot that came out, you guys. Okay, so we got this people pleasing energy. And I am going to keep this Ten of Swords because this is it. Somebody's mad already about this rebound information. So this is the Ten of Swords next. So there's the people pleaser that was watching. And this is a hangman in reverse. They was watching because there was no protest about it because nobody knew that they were being watched. Nobody screamed about it. Hangman in the reverse. Not being talked about. This people pleasing. I guess they watching this people pleaser. This haven't been talked about. And somebody say yes, yes, nah, false, yesterday, hands off, 3 months, something was supposed to end. It's like a lot of people came through like with this Five of Wands in energy. Well, how did this end up on my lap? Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is what came out. Let me see. What is this? What is this? Are these? Somebody going to jail. My boo. So this is what came out. I'm gonna put them back in the deck if it come back out again. Okay, so we got people pleasing. We have hangman in the reverse. We have a protest in the reverse. We have right now. Okay, we have somebody in confinement. Okay, we have the my boo. Okay, accident, libation, having a hand in the situation. This is a year contract. Somebody, this is a petty card, so it speaks of someone being petty, immature, small-minded, insignificant drama. They're in the reverse. They're serious now. Okay, that something's wrong. And this Ten of Wands, Sagittarius energy, this cycle was closed. There's no more wands to pick up. This is burdensome to carry. Okay, this is the low. Usually people want to push off on somebody else. Somebody said yes. Yes. And somebody said nah. And somebody said false. Somebody said Page of Wands. This is a new beginning. Something that they had a conversation about yesterday. About somebody keeping a hands off ritual. This is what you do when you're a part of the ritual. And it's like, in order to keep hands off, they have certain things to say, speak on, speak about. Territorial lovers staking claims, scaring off the competition. So basically, yeah, take it. This is what it says. We have a 3 month contract. We have death in the reverse. And we have 6 more. So somebody came back. They came back for this. Then we have cock blocking. So cock block is in reverse. So it's like I'm wide open, but somebody's not giving a heart. Giving heart is in the reverse. Then we have the Knight of Swords. So there's a message of reckless message of truth going out. Okay, there's something having inner conscious light. What is the inner conscious? Soul searching, finding true self, living consciously. Something's coming to light that somebody was satisfied with all of this. Bottom of the deck. I think that's a 10 of Swords, all in one. Okay. So this could be a couple of conversations going where some people was agreeing, some people was disagreeing, but then somebody said it was false. So let's go ahead and find out what's going on with that. Let's just check those because we'll see what they say. We have something false. Then you have yes, yes. We have a yes. Another yes. Okay, so we got 4 yes. So let's just clarify those, put those over here. Put this snack over there because that definitely goes there. Okay, so let's see. What's your spirit? Yes, there was a third wheel. Yes, it was a time of blessing. Nah, it's not happening tonight. And we have something being false. Yeah, somebody not didn't even tiptoe. Or they're not planning on tiptoeing. Or they're not probably somebody's not tiptoeing. Something is false that they didn't tiptoe back into a situation in reverse. So that was false. This was to stop something. This was their strategy. Okay. That 10 of Swords. Okay, so we got a few more. We got 4 more cards to clear or refine. So we have this hangman could have come out earlier. I know this was no. Matter of fact, this is right where it's supposed to be. Okay, because I think they still want to see. Okay, they still want to see this pretty young things. The Chariot. Okay, let's get it. Oh, we got some right here. We still got we got 4 more. Okay, so let's see. Clarify the Chariot spirit, please. So we have this Chariot is in the reverse. So something was held up, came to a complete stop with that after that 10 of Swords. So something came to a complete stop. Then we have within the Chariot, we have laid up cuddle session and intimate moments, escaping the world together. So this could have been a vacation. Remember there was going on a vacation. Okay, so tell me more. We have believe. So something's supposed to be believed, okay, about these plans with this Aries. What they want us to believe that somebody was in their head playing head games. Okay, something going viral. Okay, somebody's missing you. Yearning, missing someone, reminiscing. Look what we got. So in the recent past of this, it has plans of a Nine of Cups. So it's like plans for this Pisces energy to do a curse. Two of Wands, Nine of Cups, curse. And then we have unknown, sneaky link going viral. So it's like this was planned. This unknown could have was waited to be filled with someone. They kind of planned along and kept the space open. They didn't know who was going to be doing what. But somebody was missing someone. Okay, tell me more. Okay, so this was somebody was blocked from the devil in reverse. This is Two of Wands, Two of Swords, which is Libra. Something's being blocked from their happy time. I cannot make this up. Somebody was blocked from their happy time. But they turned down the devil. He was defeated. Okay, so this could have been a time when they wanted somebody to be addicted. Everything was blocked, everything was going bad, all these sneaky links, unknown, all these curses, people be in their head. There's a lot going on. This person persevered through some really tough times. And with this devil even being here, he don't have to be in the upright, but just him being in the room with you, or it's like having drugs but just not indulging, or being a part of something but just not having hands on it. Because for it to be close in proximity, being blocked, only you and the devil is there blocked in. So somebody finds it's a time of blessings, even though it could have been real tough for somebody to be going through that. Okay, tell me more, spirit. Yep, the plans. Went viral. This is a viral moment at this time in this video. For real, for real. About this sneaky link. Something being unknown about a curse. This Pisces energy, Nine of Cups. But the Eight of Swords, remember, it freed somebody. Because at the beginning of the reading, somebody was freed from something. I mean, this is crazy. Yeah, here we go right here. This is freedom from being bound to this Nine of Pentacles contract. Because this is, that pentacle on that slow moving messenger, by being in reverse, it came to a complete stop. So that could have been, that's like a contract, something material. They could have been receiving financially or some sort of contract as well with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so let's see. So anything else for, what was that? This Chariot and the reverse? Yeah, there was an adventure. They had plans going on an adventure. Somebody been a key player. They was going to possess, hold on to finances, Four of Pentacles, throw shade. Something was true about Sunny Nine of Swords. Okay, so that's the energy of somebody talking heck and negative. That's like negative talk. Nine of Swords in the reverse. And okay, let's see. Let's put Nine of Swords in the reverse. Clarify that. King of Wands. Doing a lot of gossiping. This could be what this person was afraid of right here. Because they knew the wheel was about to turn. And they were getting ready for a promise here. And somebody was very unapologetic. Okay, right there in the corner. Somebody wasn't apologetic at all. And then we have this natural disaster. So something, because I went online, something was preserved. Something was saved. Somebody was saved from a thing or something really bad. Thank you, ancestors. Okay, so anything else? Yeah, this is a strategy. Indeed, for chemistry. We got Eight of Swords in reverse. So whatever it was free, then indeed it was still for the chemistry. Okay. One more, Spirit. Anything else? Yeah, online community. Private community. That had could been trying to block this. Leo could have been trying to block this online community. Okay, Two of Pentacles. They didn't want people to know what was going on. That people weren't able to supersize. Supersize is like the next level of life, living, whatever your wishes, desire is. That was part of the contract. What's in the reverse? There could have been somebody that celebrated that with that Three of Cups and the hookup because they didn't. So this is a person just a chance to just do the damn do without even being a part of a contract. So this is like somebody was just with high vibrant energy. This online community, they was doing it without even a damn contract. Okay, they was doing it right. Yeah, it was supersize me in the reverse. So that was like, that's like what I'm getting. It's like a contract that you say, or how long you want it. How big do you want your meal? You want a small, medium, large, extra large type of energy? But with it being in the reverse, it's like there was no contracts offered, but something was still happening. Somebody knew that they effed up their friends, frenemy. They was getting ready for this money to take an accountability. This is pregnancy, babe, on the way, expecting. So this could have been a person that took responsibility. Something's seen very clearly now. Pisces energy. What is seen clear? Yeah, perspective. Yeah, somebody. So this is a perspective. Someone to see somebody fight. This person is just a looky loo. He wants to see everything happen, take place. I want to see you and you and you and you. It's like putting in an order for a supersize me. Like I was just saying about the Happy Meal. I mean, not the Happy Meal, but that supersize me combo where you get to supersize it up to any size. And this person was putting his orders in. He wanted this particular case to be in a conflict. Fighting boxing. This is a King of Pentacles. They want to see somebody fight. Seven of Swords. That's just sneaky. People going to show up for something completely different, and it's like, okay, they trying to. I don't want to speak too much more into it. This yeah. Somebody's ill. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they ill because they need a marriage. They need to harvest the energy off of a beautiful young couple. But if that won't do, then a conflict will do. But it needs some sort of energy, whether it's conflict or marriage, love and marriage, love or marriage, conflict or love. So this Queen of Pentacles, I mean this Queen of Wands is the one. Somebody told them no. A family told them no. Yeah, about somebody being a key player. And the origin is being in a reverse. So it's like you can't start something new unless you come into agreement with the. This is like spell work, dirt dirt yard magic, or some sort of dirt origin, starting something new in the dirt. Okay, so let me see. So yeah, it was designed to schedule some sort of robbery. They're supposed to be throwing shade for this Four of Pentacles, a hold back. See, this is the part of that. This is a ritual, smear campaign ritual. It's like stinking thinking, spell work, where you say something negative and you hold on to. While that's happening, there is a point of liftoff during these escapades, and somebody comes in and snatches the Four of Pentacles with this magic. But remember, there is no supersize me. So it wasn't. So I'm believing somebody was led to believe that somebody had got supersized. Like this was a request of theirs, and had everybody to believe that this is, this person had backslid. But you remember that backtracking, tiptoeing was in the reverse. So they're skipping a step here. hmm Yeah, they buttered somebody up. Something backfired. Using charm, persuasion for personal gain. They was using this. Look at answers. I love them so much. They was charming this person to trap them, but they didn't get trapped. Hey, look at that. He is so amazing. Oh my God. Okay, so we have a page of, we got a page of cups.
I didn't go back and get it.
No, not right now. So they was doing magic to trap somebody after buttering them up. Is there anything else you want to add to this? Baby? Yeah, with this curse, I can't make it up. We got the this bottom card, the base card is Six of Cups. I mean, Hangman. And then you have Eight of Cups, which is a Pisces. And then you have Nine of Cups, which is a Pisces. So he had his cups lined up. Okay, I'm telling you, he was ordering these soup ready. Look, but I cannot. Ready to order. These supersize me. Butter. He was ordering cookies. Okay, he had the magician. They had Where's the damn hamburger at? This is crazy. Where's the burger at? Super size me burgers. Oh, there we go. I cannot. He had cookies, curses. He was ready. Magic, money. He was always, ready for whatever they wanted this person to do. Some people was willing to I'm not even gonna say that. Whatever you ordered, contracts. And they had a year contract, 6 months contract, 3 month contract, a week contract, a month. So they had different size contracts that he wanted to see. Because remember, he was throwing shade. So this was all energy harvesting, basically. Negative is called stinking thinking. That's what it was harvesting. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and clear this up right here with this Page of Cups. I wonder if there's anything else. Was there anything else with this one? I don't know. I just flipped. Somebody got caught. Somehow that card flipped upside down. I think that was the sign of saying something wasn't trapped. They hadn't got trapped yet. Somebody hadn't got caught. Let's take a how resonate. Yeah, so now they already let go. Okay. 8 cups. They're walking away. Let it go. But we got another little cup here. So I don't know. They may be coming back for this one. Or they may be apologizing. This could be a kind gesture or something. Or this is justice. Okay, justice. Yeah, she got a weak contract. Somebody said no. Somebody said the fool said nope. Somebody wanted to be a key player. Wait a minute. But they didn't want a tea time. They didn't want to talk no. They didn't want to do stinking thinking. They want to be a sweetheart, but they don't want to tea time in the reverse. Yes, tea time in the reverse. I think they being nice. They're like, okay, come on, we're not going. Come on, sweetheart, we're not going to do any gossiping, spreading any tea. We want you to be the key player in this situation. Because remember, Justice got something scheduled for a week with this little pretty young thing. Okay, little innocent. Somebody, they need a key player. So let's see. This is the trip. I don't know. I've been waiting 2 hours. There's no origin. Okay, so there's no new beginning for this. Something is taken off. Somebody's alone. Okay. And something is taken off for them. So it's causing somebody to walk away. For this sneaky link. Opportunity. Yeah, they're saying right. They're like, beat it. Now somebody want to fight. Somebody's stressed. They want to fight. The Queen of Wands. Seven of Swords. Now they ready to get sneaky. They don't want to play fair. It's like Seven of Swords, one thing after another. They don't know who's gonna be the. They don't know nothing. It's like they said, of course, Seven of Swords, count me in. Okay, we ready. We got the Five of Wands right here. So this could be somebody that could be having a conversation with the Seven of Swords. Could this have been a conversation about fighting? Standing guard over this Page of Cups. I mean, this is looking kind of. Something's not right. Okay, give us one more spirit or two. Okay, high vibing. So somebody's alone. Somebody's alone. Loneliness. They could be thinking about high vibrant energy. And you got this King of Pentacles. Again. High vibe, King of Pentacles. Pretty young thing. Energy. It's like they are on the hookup. They're ready to fight for a hookup. King of Wands and King of Pentacles. One more. Everything's going viral. The fact that somebody wasn't thirsty and they were still using contracts for this food, it was going viral. Something went viral. They don't, because that Seven of Swords energy, it just didn't, none of it makes sense to me. Somebody saying no. Temperance is still here. They say no. This person is saying no here online. They're saying no. Anytime after today, if anything is caught online, sneaky behind the biz, behind the closed curtains or something, yeah, on this reading about these marriages, okay, about this energy being ill for this Ten of Cups. This is wishes fulfillment. This is how they gain. Okay, readings come out in the readings. So after today, there should be, there should be no more because this guy said no. Temper said no. Clear, right? All right, let's see. Somebody stressed. They don't know what to do. They got memories. Somebody got memories because they're stressed that this person's memory is going to come back fully because the spell work has been trying to keep this person is laying here thinking about this. This person's laying here thinking about your stress, thinking about this person's getting a memory back. You see all those marks around those expressions around her head? All those were things that was marked out of his memory. So she's afraid if it comes back, she's going to be in trouble. She knows anything is possible. Okay, and somebody's missing somebody. So Yeah. So somebody's stressed about this. I'm gonna say that one more time. Um, Now we over here with the Five of Wands. So I think that was pretty much it. That's where the Five of Wands. Damn. What is this? Oh, that was the Ten of Swords. Betrayal. Where did that come from? Jesus. Where did the Ten of Swords come from? Okay, Spirit, what's going on with the Ten of Swords? That's probably what I'm tears. Something didn't end. Something didn't die. Something's supposed to take off. Lift off. People pleasing. Death in reverse. It's the Ten of Swords. It's supposed to have been over, right? Betrayal happened as if it was over, but it just looks like it was over, but it really wasn't. Where'd that Ten of Swords come from? Let's find out what's going on here. What's going on, Spirit? Something came to the light about somebody being comfortable, laying down, comfortable doing this. They had year contracts. Okay, they had records, conversations, messages going out. Matter of fact, this is the final card. It's not a swords. I went to the history of it, the reading that they were doing, working behind third wheel right now. This is coming to realization. They had a 3-month contract with this person who had a snack, ten of wands snack. They just unknown. It was unknown to this person. They don't remember their boo. My boo, indeed. Somebody saying yes, but my boo is in the reverse, so they don't remember this. Of course, temperance, most likely. It's a green light on in my camera. Y'all watching me through the camera. Nah, time of blessings. Tonight, honey. I got plans. They said tonight, time of blessings. hmm We got page of coins in reverse. It says rejected. Offered it denied. Access denied. We got Six of Swords. And we got Eight of Cups in the reverse. So they could be returning. They're not walking away. We got kinky ways in the reverse. Somebody they're changing their mind. Something is false. We got marriage in the reverse, illness in the reverse, conflict in the reverse. So they saying that they're not gonna have receipts this time. We are clarifying the Ten of Swords. 4 cups. They're gonna, make sure this is a different option. They're gonna go a different way about it. 4 cups in the reverse. Okay, let's get to this Five of Wands. Five of Wands, Leo energy. Anything is possible. Time of blessings. This is tonight. 5 of Swords. 6 of Swords. Um, okay, we got call 9 in the reverse. Okay, look like they're trying to. They said they ain't gonna have no hand in this situation. There will be no accident. And like, no, my boo. Somebody's blocking something that says it's over. Death. Okay, it's over. Everything else is in the reverse. All right. Y'all heard this message. I know somebody got a recording. This video looking kind of weird. Where's my comments at? Top chat. Some messages such a potential spam may not be invisible. Potential spam. What you mean? Oh, there go my chat. Fear is an excellent advisor. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't even see it. Why is it not staying? Okay, I gotta learn more about it. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by community rules. I don't know. Add a moderator. Put user in timeout. Okay. So let's see. So that was something is most likely. What's most likely supposed to happen? Most likely, we got the page of wands. Somebody's not going to be. They're going to have some bad news, or they're going to be confident, or they're not going to be inspired to move forward, or something like that. Yeah, the King of Swords. King of Swords. We got Ten of Cups. They're like, no, we're not going. Somebody said confinement. They're not giving a heart. This is a reckless message about this Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, so let's see. We're going to go ahead and get into the final message here, which is they're unable to speak out through this reading. Okay, let's see. What's going on in your mind? Thinking about a chariot. Okay, about Nine of Cups. There was a Nine of Cups, which is fulfillment for a chariot, Cancer energy to be on a sneaky link. What else? And that there was no backtracking. Backtracking was in the reverse. Somebody said no. So there was no backtracking. Okay. And somebody was not left alone. Okay. Anything else? There was a Queen of Wands in the reverse. Okay. And there was somebody who was knocked up, pregnant in the reverse. Okay. We have family in the reverse. Okay. That wasn't filling up, right? Okay, so it has something to do with the family. Family was there, not there. What's mirror this family? These cards are flipping around. Yeah, there's evidence that family was there. So it's like just like this person was watching someone from the background, they found out someone was watching and they was upset. Remember they had no idea what this moon card and its imagination in the reverse. This is the Pisces energy. Watching imagination. Somebody had no idea that this person had a light bulb moment. Light bulb moment came on that there was no something came out behind the moon that they couldn't imagine. So this person was saying this person had receipts that they were watching, and this Queen of Wands wanted to stress somebody out in the reverse. So I guess that would stress somebody out if they knew somebody was watching them. And it's Two of Pentacles. So this is a contract that they have for a year, 6 months, 3 months, whatever. Something happened yesterday where somebody had gave up their guards. Seven of Wands. Okay, so somebody had put their guards down in a situation because they wasn't missing someone. Okay, and they were celebrating someone. So it's the Eight of Swords. So somebody was trapped for their gift. This is Eight of Swords and a gift. So they felt like they were trapped for a gift. They could be locked up. Matter of fact, they got this prison guard here. And this person is not able to communicate. They can't speak out. Okay, let's see. We can try to pull in their message. Something didn't take off for them. They're saying right. Okay. They had hands off of a situation in the reverse. I think I pulled that out on a reading the other day. I went really, really deep into the cards, and it's like I opened up a whole can of worms. I was so deep into the reading. It's like the light was shined on a bunch of different parts of the reading where there was a lot of people that was accused of doing some things that really wasn't. It was so intertwined that I don't know how I got there, but it was like everybody was kind of tied up, some kind of rope tied on somebody's ankle. So if one fell, it was like a ricochet of people falling. And I remember specifically this person right here, my son, or somebody in jail. I seen him as to be, he ended up going to jail. I said, he ended up going to jail? And I was like, a matter of fact, it was last night. I didn't go to bed. I haven't been asleep. But yeah, matter of fact, we going to go into this one. I may have to start my reading over. I want to make sure these recordings are being recorded because I don't know. They got people in the background that be taking my videos, or I don't know how this is going to go. But I hope it, I'm able to assist in this. But let's see if we can get some more messages. What else? Okay, so somebody was petty. They knew something was wrong, right? And we have somebody being petty. And this is like immature, small minded, insignificant drama that this person wasn't able to celebrate. Okay, so in the recent past of this wrong, they said they didn't have a hand. They wasn't a part of this hands off. And this person laying here thinking, like, remembering this, right? That there was no hands off and something was wrong. Clearly. Okay, so let's see. Memory, sleeping princess, high vibing. So somebody took a leap of faith somewhere. This is this fool. They jumped off. They jumped. Remember that? We just saw this. They jumped off into somewhere. Six of Swords, Aquarius. They thought they was doing something to get away with something, but it ended up they use high vibe energy. Somebody used high vibe energy. This person lay here and thought about this. Person is not they have a memory. This person didn't participate. Something went wrong. So I'm gonna keep these cards and clarify. I'm gonna keep those cards and clarify. We have high vibe energy. We have this full energy. We have this Six of Swords energy as well. So we'll clarify that one along with this person over here in prison because they have no shout out. They're in jail, but they don't know what happened. Something went bad with this page of wands. Something went wrong. So I think it has something to do with that. Something didn't lift off. I'm seeing all the cards. Somebody made a different choice. All these cards is related to this. They wasn't in a conflict. So I don't know. Something went wrong. It was false. So we can get a couple of those cards and find out what happened. Okay, so let's go ahead and move into this Knight of Swords. Okay, we're gonna go ahead. Eight of Swords. Matter of fact, I want to clear up some of these cards here. So we're gonna finish the reading first, and then we're gonna go into that part. So I think all those energies came from. Yeah, we'll use all of these cards again. Okay, to clarify those. So let's go ahead and get into this Page of Swords. It has something to do. It's the Eight of Swords. So somebody was trapped for their gift. Seven of Wands, that means they put their guards down. This was that Leo energy. This person right here that's looking like, oh shit, what happened? Are you okay? Bitch. Are you all right? And then it has something to do with this Pisces energy. Having some sort of evidence to do with this person setting them up. Yeah. A Cancer too. Because you have a Cancer and somebody not backtracking. But this pregnant person is in reverse, so this looks a little shady. Yeah, it was over for somebody. It was clearly over for somebody. So let's clarify. Okay, Spirit. So what's going on with this Page of Swords? Knight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, something right now. Okay, so this is the message about this temperance. He says yes. Right now, that they did not do a people please. They were not people pleasing. Okay, anyone. We have Eight of Cups. There was a Pisces that left. They turn around and walk away. They say right. They left, but they came back. So they could be speaking about this energy over here. They left and came back, but they didn't people please. I'm getting a message. This is Aquarius energy. I think with this Knight of Swords, they said that yeah, they was not alone. I remember it was with a Virgo. There was a Queen of Wands. Okay, it has something to do with the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is reckless energy. Yep, it fell over here with this frenemy. It fell on top of this card right here. Frenemy. The Ten of Cups, like this was, they didn't get their wishes fulfilled or something like that. This Ten of Cups. Their wishes weren't fulfilled. King of Swords. They said nope. It wasn't fulfilled. Indeed. Pisces wanted to see Hangman a year contract. Right? This is the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, which one I'm clarifying now. And this is like giving a heart is in reverse. And my boo is in the reverse. So it's like this is like saying no boo, but then again, this just says like I was not alone. So it's like were you alone or was it no boo? Okay, so we have this no boo in reverse. They say yes. So I'm looking at this King of Swords. They saying no. We got Eight of Cups. They turned back around and came back. They said right. Then he said they were burdened, stressed. This is Ten of Wands. This is like shocked. Like all of a sudden, the world just fell on your shoulder. It came out something that they saw in a reading with this fate energy about somebody having a snack. This is sex appeal, physical attraction, irresistible desire. And they say yes. Okay, it has something to do with temperance, healing, Nine of Cups, Pisces energy, a sneaky link. Going viral. Let me fix this up a little bit. My fingers feel a little crooked. Yeah, something went viral. Chemistry. Something about a chemistry. Somebody giving zero fucks. Yesterday. About somebody not missing somebody and not celebrating. So like I said, this was the reading I picked up on last night. Had me up all late because I was like, man, it was just I was seeing so much that everybody was integrated into some sort of plot where their ankles, something was tied, people were tied together in a web. And I'm like, damn, I'm like, did he die? Did he go to jail? It's like something happened. Somebody died. Something ended. Something died. Somebody went to jail. And I'm like, oh my God, is my son dead? Or is he in the hospital? Or something. I don't know what happened. But he just came back up in the reading today. So now we're going to get into it. Yeah, we're going to get into it. Okay, so this is right now. So the energy is tapped in right now. So it picked back up on that timeline where somebody ended up getting their wishes fulfilled. This King of Pentacles in the reverse. And he shouldn't be getting his wishes fulfilled if he wasn't a part of a party. This is like that King of Pentacles in the reverse. This is King of Pentacles in upright. But this is the King of Pentacles, like the Four of Pentacles, where they come in and snatch the Four of Pentacles right before, it's that Four of Pentacles possessing, hoarding energy. So this came out in its entirety. Plus it came out over here with this food. Somebody took a leap of faith. And something went bad. It had a King of Cups, the Emperor. Yeah, somebody was penny pinching. Something happened here. Yeah, this is one person that was supposed to have hit rock bottom, but they didn't hit rock bottom. But they came out in the earlier part of the reading where last night where it looked like they hit the bottom. Something, it's like if you have to pay real close attention to what happened, because it looked like it can just, you can miss something. But then I just start going in and in, and it's like, oh, okay, I thought, it look like something completely different. So this has something to do with this, probably this Empress in the reverse, this Gemini in the reverse, this Lovers in the reverse, this person doing some drugs, numbing themselves in the reverse. And this is this King of Pentacles, investment in the reverse. This is this energy right here that ended up over here with this Ten of Cups. Like he had his wishes fulfilled. Like, what did you do? Because normally you have to do some sort of ritual in order to turn your finances around and to receive your ultimate happiness. One of these ways or another. Okay. So anyway, let me see if I can close this message out. We can get one final message with this Page of Swords, Spirit. So we got Knight of Swords, in the reverse. Somebody's looking, watching, eyeballing, orange peeling, all up in the good. What's going on right now with this Knight of Swords? There was no siren call. Okay, so like I said, there had to be some sort of, this is a siren call where, you call in and it's like this tapped into OnlyFans, OnlyFans last night, where I was like, okay, I didn't understand how this kind of worked out. So I figured out it was an OnlyFans camera that were monitoring, my home, and everybody was able to see into my home. It's like the energies was picking up, like, communicating. And this King of Pentacles, he had lost his investment right here, but now he's in an upright at the end of the reading with his Ten of Cups. And somebody is not fed up. So somebody gave up. Like if you're not fed up, you gave up. So something happened. What happened to this person? Why this person in the reverse? Yeah, something wasn't the right time for somebody to take action. So they ended up shit out of luck. Eight of Wands, there was a message that came in about a Five of Swords. Aquarius energy. The Ten of Swords in the reverse. So they almost betrayed this person. Something happened where they was able to move him out of the way quickly. Because Ten of Swords should have ended you. But it looked like it ended, right? But it's not. It's in reverse. So this is a lot of negative. All of these swords. This is passion. So something happened during sex with all this passion. And then you have Five of Swords and you got Ten of Swords. So there's a lot of word smear campaigning. We get a lot of smear campaigns around these siren calls and sex and stuff. There's a lot of negative energy. Okay, and somehow with this Hierophant, something happened. Okay, because she was part of what was going on. So let's see. On my table is a mess. Just call somebody, take action. Now there was a Sagittarius that came in taking action. There was an Aquarius come in taking action. There was a Queen of Cups in the background. It was a lot going on last night. I had to, like, I was completely in a maze. All around a cup of love. All around love. Each and every last one of them had to do with this cup of love. And how did this King of Pentacles, King of Coins, and at the end of the reading, with all of these cups, he done went wrapped up some kind of way. Okay? He went wrapped up on love. We're going to have to tap into and find out what he did. Okay? Because he could have been around here spilling the beans. He's spilling the beans is getting people, having people on a rebound to talk shit. Okay, like I said, they had those smear campaigns, those sneaking reading, where you're thinking, stinking reading. Okay, yeah, something stopped. Something happened. Something came to an end. Something was supposed to happen soon. You can't get something happening soon with the Ace of Wands in reverse. This is like striking a match and it fizzles out before it even touched whatever it was supposed to ignite. So when this stopped, right before that Ten of Swords flipped upside down, this is another sign that that Ten of Swords did not betray anyone. It was manufactured for that person to end up going to jail. Okay, blind. So whatever was done in the dark, it came out. Now I think this one will take us straight to where we need to go. Somebody being caught. Yeah, there's a message, but there is no siren call. It's like a message being sent that this did not happen. And somebody's like, level 5 of Swords, and I go that 10 of Swords again. Hell yeah. Somebody won at all costs. Push this 10 of Swords like it was in the upright. It is not. It was a lot of negative talk. The 10 of Swords in the reverse is mad, cussing folks out, gossiping. It's just like all of these damn swords. This is all head game. It's like something happened. It's like this person jumped into a bunch of damn pool of needles. Whatever they did, however, whatever he was happy going to go do in this collaboration to bring somebody out of a 5 of Cups, because somebody was 5 of Cups in reverse. They was coming back to do something that's going to make them happy, bring them out of happiness. And they jumped into a bed of swords, or a room of swords. He landed on some swords. I'm thinking very uncomfortable. Because they collaborated him in as a rebound in the situation. And that's why this is that person that was like, "Are you okay? Is there anything I can do to help you?" It has something to do with this person. We're gonna find out. That's not funny. These hoes, I'm telling you, they are scandalous. Yeah, everybody's like, what happened? They had this a long list. What happened? I don't know what happened to the card. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean this reading up and see if we can get into it. Anything else here before I can finish? Let's just grab a couple of these real fast. Let's see what comes out. Just to clarify this last one, this Knight of Swords. We got a different deck. I'm gonna clear the table. This is a mess. Okay, so let's see. Okay, there was an investment. Taurus energy. Somebody had love on the brains. And this is that Knight of Swords coming in. Somebody is coming in with a message. Tell us about this Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, somebody. He ended up getting a judgment. He ended up taking his ass to jail. Five of Swords. He ended up getting a judgment. And then you got somebody sitting over here with the jackpot. King of Pentacles. That's not funny. Page of Wands. So this was that Page of Wands that was in the reverse. Remember, it didn't happen. That Page of Wands, it didn't happen. It was in reverse. The idea was in the reverse. The Page of Wands was in reverse. So all of this sex and this person is mad. Normally this happens when something didn't go out right, work out right. This means something fell off the train fell off the track altogether. Has something to do with love. And that's how this King of Pentacles ended up with all of these with all of these cups. He was racking them up last night. Him and his bully friends. Justice, bully, Queen of Wands, Hierophant. And this siren call has been in the reverse the whole reading. So that means there was no siren call to even get everybody on board. Everything was false. There go that Hierophant right here. All of this roller coaster ride. There you go. Seven of Pentacles roller coaster ride. This Taurus roller coaster ride for this Ten of Pentacles. This is high and low. Six of Wands, Justice. Right? Her goal was to be on online trolling for a reservation. Then when it's time for somebody to see, they went completely blind. They don't know what happened in this marriage. Three of Wands, Four of Wands. They found something online trolling. This was their goal for this Knight of Cups. This was their last straw. They said, for sure. Knight of Cups, last straw, for sure. Today, and look at this, calm is in the reverse. This is in the upright. Like, oh yeah, we were taken care of last night. We had a glow up. This is sitting straight up, like they really went there. But this was Aries' plans. Okay, so we definitely got to check into that. But anyway, I got to go back and watch the reading again to make sure everything is falls into place. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is start another reading just to clear up this energy. You think I should spend? What time is it? It's 2:44. Sloan. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they know. I got the inside scoop. Look at this Taurus is saying you got the Six of Pentacles. Is being said something about this Emperor having an inside scoop. I got the inside scoop. Cars be talking, and they looking like, damn, I think we fucked. Somewhere along the line, something ain't looking, something ain't right. This is a whole nother deck. Remember we started out with the reading with this Queen of this Empress in reverse? She's sitting up right now. Yeah, this is crazy. We got to go back. I don't know how to get back into all of this. But I'm gonna go ahead and clear this up. Let me just go ahead and keep it live. Keep it a long video. No, I need to see if this video is going to record. I need to see if this video is going to record. Let me see something. Let me clear. Matter of fact, I'm going to clarify all of those over there since it'll come back together. Dang, I'm not gonna ever do another reading without recording. I'm not. This is gonna be it's gonna be on recording, period. I know it's recorded. We're gonna see it. We're about to find out. I don't know why my high chat messages. Somebody subscribe and like. It keeps disappearing. They said fear is what? People is tripping. Hide all messages. So fear is an excellent advisor. The first list. Looking you up, searching you, studying you, getting info. They looking you up, studying you, getting info. They better be fear. It's a lot of people gonna be scared, honey, and I'm not one of them. I mean, I think y'all should be like, thank you for keeping all of your readings offline. Oh my God. Fear don't have nothing to do with it. Okay. It has nothing to do with it. We show you exactly how scared I am, how fear is. A great advisor. So we're going to clear this up. Talk about, hello, I'm just clearing the table, about to do another reading. I don't see my comments. It won't stay on the screen. Fear is, yo, how you doing? Everyone like yourself. I something like nice video. Hi. It's not even that serious. But what is serious is these messages. Oh my God, I cannot wait to rewatch this video. Should I make it long? Should I go ahead and heal these energies? Oh, wait. Oh, this is going to be a fun reading. People think they so slick. Oh, they so slick. Maybe we should start off with Imp the Dip, the ladies pimp, the women's fight for his delight. Mm. Okay, so let's see. Hold on. How we gonna do this? Excuse me. Just take these cards over here. What time is it? Okay, I'm looking at somebody. Hermit that popped out. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse is heartbroken. What is going on? What is going on? What is the Imp, the Dimp, the ladies pimp, the Hermit, King of Pentacles in reverse? Maybe we can start with that. Matter of fact, we'll just start with the Imp. We'll just start with the Hermit, honey. She like, I got all of the keys to all the kingdoms. She's like, you know, you heard my king. You heard my king. He down there with some tears right now. You showing up with your investigator suit on. You coming to do some investigation, Hermit. You coming with your investigation suit on. Let's find out what's going on. I think I'm going to. Let's talk. We're going to have two. We're going to start with this one and this Hermit. This Charity is in the reverse. Somebody got caught smack dab. Matter of fact, we can just start with this king. We will start with one card. We're not gonna make it messy. We're not gonna make it messy. We're gonna keep it real nice and clean. Okay, so let's see. Well, what's just what we was looking at last night? Okay, let's just do this. Now, I need to end this video to make sure that it is going to stay recorded. I may have to end this live and come back. Y'all have to be scared. Who was that just popped on here? A card reader. Exposed. They not mad though. Don't be scared. Get back over here. Card reader with a sticky link. Sneaky Link Pride endorsement. Pride is in the reverse. Come through. Got some evidence. Look at my evidence guy. He be like, don't think you finna come on here and don't have no evidence. Your ass been around because we finna go and check. We checking. Okay, it's okay. You have to be scared. They like, oh my God. Yeah, I got my baby locked up. Y'all think y'all just so slick. Matter of fact, I might have to get off and do a recording on a record. For real. Okay, because I'm not playing. I don't know. I need to see what this video gonna do. Matter of fact, we're gonna do both. We're gonna do a recording and we're gonna go back and do a live. Shoot, my ancestors taught me well, honey. We're not gonna play no games. We know how people don't want something to be seen, and what they'll do to the measure, they'll just take your little video and just disappear. You know, like it was never there. But no, not this one. I'm excited. We got to talk to some people on here. We're going to have some conversations. Right here online. Let's see who we want to talk to first. Ancestors. Matter of fact, we should just do a quiet read about it. Maybe we should do a quiet read. Got somebody all up in my face. Hello, are you on the camera? Are you in the back? Are you looking through the phone? I don't see nobody in my chat. But I know with this green light up here in the corner, that means somebody is looking. I think I took a picture of it. Well, if somebody's looking through your phone, this little green light that be at the top. My little number one fans that be hiding in the background. They don't want to show their face. They like to be invisible. Like, you see me, but you really don't see me. You know I'm here, but you don't see me, but you see the lights on your devices where we can, you know I'm there. I see you. Matter of fact, I'm finna read your energy. Hold on. I'm finna read your energy right now. I'm gonna show you who exactly on this phone. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Matter of fact, this got picked up last night because we got the Six of Pentacles in the reverse right up under investigation. So this showed that there was some unfair dealings last night. It's remembering what happened. Or was it today? I'm gonna get everything in the upright first. Okay, so let's find this. We forget to answer that information. Hold on. One thought at a time. Matter of fact, we can start with this exposed. We can try a bunch of different ways to get there. I think we want to start with that exposed. What is this exposed? Something got exposed. This right here. We got exposed, jail, and hermit came out. We finna figure out. We finna get there. There's a collaboration, the proceed. King of Pentacles. I gotta get some restroom. What's going on, ancestors? We didn't just survive for you to settle. Excellence runs in the blood. Rise to it. That means clear the damn table because it is about to get real serious. Okay, they say don't be cutting nothing off because you know how it is. You gotta get deep. Okay, we're gonna do this. All right, I'm ready. Let me go to the restroom. The Ace of Swords is here. Um, how do you want to get to it? I need to think about it. Is this messy? These are my clarifiers, so we'll put these off to the side. This is it right here. It just fell out. It definitely has something to do with this energy right here. So we'll put this right here. How are we going to do this? Um, what energy is this? The stranger, no weapon, unknown presence, outsider influence, means of harm or control. In the reverse, so somebody's picking up somebody offline. Okay, let me see. Okay, the shadow unveiled, mystery no longer hidden. Okay, good. Let me put this right here. Oh, excuse me. I really want to get here. What is this about? Gossiping? No, this is not a gossiping type. This is not a gossiping reading. Yeah, no. Maybe this one. Revival. There's a restaurant. I wonder if you guys get the people like this. Do. I'm gonna see if we can type. Guess so. Hold on. How can I do this? I do kind of like the table to be shown. Hold on. Hold on, fam. I'm doing a camera adjustment. Hold on. Oops. I'm trying to see. Hold on. Don't be doing all this online.